Why is it not so important to reach your goals rather than the person you are becoming in the process? I read a very interesting article about crypto millionaires, and obviously there is skill involved, but a couple of them, they just became crypto millionaires by luck. And then I remembered one saying, which is, it doesn't matter if you reach your goals or not. What matters is the person or the man you become in the process of reaching them, or going forward or towards them. And it reminded me of one thing, that it is far more important what skills you acquire during the process, during becoming that version of yourself, than actually reaching that. And I'm telling you the psychology behind it, because that's a very important key message all of you need to implement in your life. So let's say you invested in crypto a couple of years back, and you got lucky, you earned a lot of money, and then you have $1 million in your bank account. But the problem with that is you have $1 million, but you are not a millionaire in yourself. You are not a millionaire by the habits, by the way of thinking, and by the feelings you're putting out into the universe every single day. Which makes it very realistic and very much likely that you're going to lose the money again. Because you, as a being, you are not a millionaire. Now let's look at someone who's actually putting in the work, who's actually dedicating his life towards his goals, and acquires new skills, and acquires a new skill set every single day, changes the way he thinks, changes the way he behaves, changes the way he thinks and feels, and the actions he puts out on a daily basis. Now let's say it's a young man and he's in sales. So he acquired obviously a high-paying skill, because sales is one of the highest paying skills, but it involves a lot of work. Now he went through trial and error sessions for, let's say, 5 years before he really got successful and earned like 10, 20, 30, 40,000 euros a month. Good man. This skill set of sales, the way that sales are done, the way how to communicate with people, what you're saying, the energy you're emitting, the joy in how you present a product, the way you present the product. This skill set can never be taken away from that young man again. Never. And this is the whole point, right? Now let's say during the process of these 5 years, he changed the way he thinks about partying. He changed the way he thinks about women. He changed the way he thinks about if the government is correct or not, if taxes are fair or not. And then he decides to move away, for example, to move to a different country where he can save some taxes, which makes him even more money. Now, during the process, he also thinks, or better to say, he gets to a point where he's successful, but at the same time he's unhealthy. He's partying, he's taking drugs, he is drinking a lot of alcohol, and soon he realizes, okay, money is not everything, and it's good to go to a party here and there, to celebrate it here and there, but to be honest, I need to change the environment. I need to change where I am in order to grow more. So what he does is, he goes to the gym regularly. He starts eating very well. He starts or stops eating all of that processed, canned, shitty food that the media is promoting, and he starts to actually eat clean and healthy food. So his body transforms. He gets into the best shape of his life by going to the gym 5 times a week. He starts fighting because he knows every single conflict that he has on a daily basis is bringing him closer to his goals. Another skill set acquired, a body built by discipline, a body built by dedication, and the sheer amount of effort he puts in over years of work that can't be taken away anymore. It is still rented to some extent, because if you stop training now, your body will be getting back into the shape that you had before. However, putting in that amount of work over a couple of years is unlikely that you're going to stop rapidly and never do training again. Doesn't make sense, because in the process you became the person. You became the fit and healthy person. You became the one with the good body. You understand my point? It wasn't given to you by luck. It wasn't given to you by chance. You put in so much effort and work. Why would you let it fall down again? Doesn't make any sense. Next thing. He realizes that he's not in a good environment, that his current environment is putting him down. So he decides to move from Germany to Dubai, because he knows in Dubai you have a lot of good people, a lot of people that actually want to achieve more. And Dubai is an environment where nobody knows him and nobody actually cares about his past self. So he can finally start to be the version he always wanted to be his natural self, to unlock what was hidden inside of him for many years, because he was conditioned by his old environment, by his friends, by the society, by the expectations of his parents and teachers and all of them. So he unlocks new character traits. He's easier when it comes to conflicts. He's more fiery. He's more dedicated to his goals. He's clearer in his actions. He has more strict guidelines and boundaries, more self-worth, more self-trust and self-confidence. And also that is something that can never be taken away from you again, because once you understand how much effort and work you really put in to become the best version of yourself in any regard of life, then you understand that nobody can take it away from you ever again. And even better, once you understand how much you put in during the process, your goals doesn't matter anymore. It's the version of yourself that you became that is attracting everything around you. Because manifestation always works like this. You never get what you want. You always get what you are. So start behaving, start thinking, and start feeling like the person that you always wanted to be, like the best version of yourself. And your goals will follow naturally. That's the natural process of the universe, because everything is energy, vibration and frequency. Always remind that if you want to have more of that content, of how to become a better person, transform your life, more of spiritual content, manifestation and success in general, submit to my channel. I'm very happy to help. If you have anything, just text me on my Instagram. It's Edwin Quietsch. I linked it in the bio and in the description of that video. Just subscribe, because there will be more videos coming about stuff like that. And I'm happy to have you here. And young guys, young men, stand up for your countries again. Stand up for your vision again. Stand up for yourself and your identity again. Your woman, your girlfriends, your parents, your families, your country needs you. We have to fight for the best versions of ourselves. Stop fucking trusting the media, your government, and all of the people that want to enslave you. You are a free mind and a free thinker, and we will all be free one day, trust me.